嫌いかがですか？元気です。ありがとうございます。
How are you? I'm fine, thank you.
How are you? I'm fine, thank you.
あなたの息子さんはどうやって学校に行きますか？
How does your son go to school?
How does your son go to school?
あなたのおばあさんの具合はいかがですか？
How is your grandmother?
How is your grandmother?
ブラウンさんはどうやって会社に行きますか？
How does Mr. Brown go to the office?
How does Mr. Brown go to the office?
これはどのように使うのですか？
How do I use this?
How do I use this?
ニューヨークでは天気はいかがですか？よく晴れています。
How is the weather in New York? It's very fine.
How is the weather in New York? It is very fine.
彼らはどのように日本に来るのですか？飛行機で来ます。
How do they come to Japan? They come by airplane.
How do they come to Japan? They come by airplane.
お父さんとお母さんはいかがですか？元気です。ありがとう。
How are your father and mother? They are fine, thank you.
How are your father and mother? They are fine, thank you.
トムはどんな風に歩きますか？ゆっくり歩きます。
How does Tom walk? He walks slowly.
How does Tom walk? He walks slowly.
ロバートはどのように日本語を話しますか？とても上手に話します。
How does Robert speak Japanese? He speaks it very well.
How does Robert speak Japanese? He speaks it very well.
19.
How old? Tall.
あなたは何歳ですか？15歳です。
How old are you? I'm 15 years old.
How old are you? I am 15 years old.
あなたのお母さんはいくつですか？42歳です。
How old is your mother? She is 42 years old.
How old is your mother? She is 42 years old.
あの子たちは何歳ですか？7歳です。
How are those children? They are 7 years old.
How old are those children? They are 7 years old.
あなたの背はどれくらいですか？160センチです。
How tall are you? I'm 100 meter,
How tall are you?
160
I am
centimeters.
160 centimeters.
トム
centimeters.
の背はどれくらいですか？6フィート2インチです。
How tall is Tom? He is 6 feet 7
How tall is Tom? He is 6 feet 2 inches.
2 inches.
彼らの背はどれくらいですか？2メートル以上あります。
How tall are they? They are over 2 meters.
How tall are they? They are over 2 meters.
このお城はどのくらいの古さですか？500年くらいです。
How old is this castle? It's about 500
How old is
years
this
old.
castle? It is about 500 years old.
この本はいくらですか？1000円です。
How much is this book? It's 1,000 yen.
How much is this book? It is 1,000 yen.
この自転車はいくらですか？2万円です。
How much is this bicycle? It's 20,000 yen.
How much is this bicycle? It is 20,000 yen.
あの自動車はいくらですか？300万円です。
How much is the car? It's 3 million yen.
How much is that car? It is 3 million yen.
20. 疑問詞小の風。誰がこの部屋をお掃除するのですか？
Who cleans this room?
Who cleans this room?
誰がこの家に住んでいますか？
Who lives in this house?
Who lives in this house?
誰が英語を上手に話しますか？
Who speaks English well?
Who speaks English well?
誰があのピアノを弾くのですか？
Who plays the piano?
Who plays that piano?
誰がこの公園で毎日キャッチボールをしますか？
Who plays catch in the park every
Who
day?
plays catch in this park every day?
誰 誰がフランス語を教えますか？ホワイトさんです。
Who teaches French? Mr. White does.
Who teaches French? Mr. White does.
あなたの家では普通は誰が夕食を料理しますか？母がします。
Who usually cooks dinner in your family? My mother
Who
does.
usually cooks dinner in your family? My mother does.
誰がこの車を運転しますか？私の両親です。
Who drives this car? My parents do.
Who drives this car? My parents do.
誰がこの辞書を欲しがっていますか？多くの生徒が欲しがっています。
Who wants this dictionary? Many students do. Students do.
Who wants this dictionary? Many students do.
誰がこの机を使いますか？私の姉です。
Who uses this desk? My sister does.
Who uses this desk? My sister does.
21.
Can.
私の言うことが聞こえますか？
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
トムはとても上手に日本語を話すことができます。
Tom can speak Japanese very well.
Tom can speak Japanese very well.
私はピアノとバイオリンが弾けます。
I can play the piano and the violin.
I can play the piano and the violin.
彼女は車の運転ができません。
She can't drive.
She can't drive.
あなたは海で泳げますか？
Can you swim in the sea?
Can you swim in the sea?
あの外国人たちは箸を使うことができますか？
Can those foreigners use
Can those
chopsticks?
foreigners use chopsticks?
彼女は何カ国語を話せますか？
How many languages can she speak?
How many languages can she speak?
あなたは100メートルを11秒で走れますか？
Can you run 100 meter
Can
in
you run
11
100
seconds?
meters in 11 seconds?
あなたは何ができますか？
What can you do?
What can you do?
どこでライオンを見ることができますか？アフリカで見ることができます。
Where can we see lions? We can see them in Africa.
Where can we see lions? We can see them in Africa.
22. 現在進行形。私は今、朝食を食べているところです。
I'm eating breakfast
I am eating breakfast now.
now.
あなたは英語を話しているのですか？
Are you speaking English?
Are you speaking English?
僕の弟は部屋で宿題をしています。
My brother is doing his homework in
My
his room.
brother is doing his homework in his room.
君は今何をしているの？
What are you doing now?
What are you doing now?
子供たちは公園で何をしていますか？
What are children doing in the park?
What are the children doing in the park?
エミリーはどこでピアノを弾いているの？音楽室で弾いているんだよ。
Where is Emily playing the piano? She is playing it
Where
in
is
music
Emily playing the
music
piano?
room.
She is playing it in the music room.
In music room.
彼女は何語を話しているのですか？フランス語を話しています。
What language is she speaking? He is speaking
What
French.
language is she speaking? She is speaking French.
君は何を食べているの？スパゲッティを食べてるよ。
What are you eating? I'm eating spaghetti.
What are you eating? I am eating spaghetti.
トムとジョンは何をしているの？キャッチボールをしてるよ。
What are Tom and John doing? They are playing catch.
What are Tom and John doing? They are playing catch.
彼はいつもテレビを見ている。
He is always watching
He
TV.
is always watching TV.
23.
There is, are.
その部屋には窓が3つあります。
There are 3 windows in this room.
There are 3 windows in the room.
庭には木がありますか？
Are there any tree in the
Are there
garden?
any trees in the garden?
このクラスには生徒が何人いますか？
How many students are there in this class?
How many students are there in this class?
彼の部屋には本が3冊しかない。
There are only 3 books in his
There
room.
are only 3 books in his room.
世界にはいくつの言語がありますか？
How many languages are there in the world?
How many languages are there in the world?
この庭には花が一輪もない。
There are not any flowers in the garden.
There are not any flowers in this garden.
1年は何ヶ月ですか？
How many months are there in a year?
How many months are there in a year?
この町には公園がたくさんありますか？はい、あります。
Are there many parks in this town? Yes, there are.
Are there many parks in this town? Yes, there are.
その丘の上には高い木が何本かある。
There are some tall trees on the hill.
There are some tall trees on the hill.
この学校には女の子が一人もいない。
There are not any girls in this school.
There aren't any girls in this